It's February 5th, 2022. Mom, what's today's date? Can you validate it for me? What's today's date? No, it's the 5th. It's the 5th. I was just saying the recording before this that, I'm not going to post.
Because I already
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was saying how you're always, every time I ask you to reiterate the date after I say it, you're usually a day ahead of me, and that's the accurate date. What time is it?
I don't know. Look at the clock.
You don't know what time it is?
No.
Okay, whatever. All right, so I had today we had received these. I usually request the mandarin oranges or a bag of mandarin oranges, but I guess they were short or something. I don't know. That happens sometimes. So we had received these larger type of oranges as an option. And the variety is Sumo something. They're quite large. They have a bit of a mandarin orange like. They're like large mandarin oranges. That's the way I would describe when citrus juicing them. They're like giant mandarin oranges. They're less acidic than regular oranges. All right, so I had citrus juice, 2 of them, in addition to a lemon. And I have to get the sugar. I made one earlier today, a half a bottle of that black cherry seltzer. Black cherry flavored seltzer. It turns out tasting like a homemade, similar to like those cherry Cokes. Coca-Cola. No, I'm not going to mention any brands. Like the cherry flavored sodas on the grocery store that you can already made. They're already made that you can purchase. So that's how this turns out. It also I used to purchase this variety of organic cane sugar. This is raw actually, but I used to purchase this one particular brand a while ago. I do prefer the other though because of the price. So yeah. So, this is how much I use. I don't recommend this much sugar for other people, but this is how much I choose to use. At my own risk. Do at your own risk. That's completely the discretion of the individual. Okay. Let's remove these pits. Forgot to do that. See when that happens. Usually the pits don't get in there after when I use the citrus juicer. There's a lot of them. I think I swallowed one earlier. But I'm okay. I've done that before. Knowingly in the past. Accidentally, though. Like, oh, I think I just swallowed a bit. Put a little more sugar in there. Wrong side. That's good. Halfway up to almost 3/4 the way up. It's good stuff. It's the same amount of sugar that's usually in like soda. So you would, if you buy a can of soda, you put a lot of sugar in cans of soda sometimes. Good stuff. Usually I prefer having this variety early in the morning, like 5 a.m. I just felt like, treating myself during the daytime with a different flavored one for, the daytime for a change. You gotta reward yourself, you know what I'm saying? You gotta stay, when you're a vegan, it's difficult to find gluten-free vegan baked goods like cakes, pastries, cookies, muffins, cupcakes. When I first became one, I had to make them homemade. I was introduced to them when I went to Baby Cakes in New York City in 2008 or 2009. It may have been. That's when the gluten-free stuff was being introduced more frequently on the shelves in stores with the vegan items and things like that. Gluten-free vegan items. And I was gluten-free vegan for a year back then. And then I reintroduced the gluten. I actually noticed I felt better after I reintroduced the like pasta and things like that, because the extra B vitamins. The way it was just, I didn't have to take. When I was first starting out 18 years ago as a vegan, when I was trying gluten-free veganism for a year inward, I did fine. I didn't have an issue like when I was a vegetarian the year prior to that, but I was taking a B complex for extra security, to make sure I got those extra B vitamins. I did more research ahead of time, whereas otherwise now I know how to do that. I know how to eat gluten-free vegan with those extra B vitamins,
Oh yeah. Like when I'm running out in the street and I plug it into somebody's outdoor thing.
I was going to say. Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind one day having a group of girls who I can trust, being around my Dodge Viper outside when I get one that was just, it had just gotten waxed. I don't want someone else's fingerprints on there, and to be able to determine if, let's say, someone vandalized the vehicle, they'd be able to determine that it wasn't someone else within the property, you know what I'm saying? So chances are it'd be a girl that I grew up with, possibly. I had friends who were girls from other towns than my hometown while I was growing up in high school and stuff. But so I'm just throwing that random wild card out there, and then they could be dressed up in their French maid outfits, making gluten-free vegan pastries like croissants and other. Vegan brioche is maybe okay, but I'm more into like the the sweet pastries, like maybe a chocolate-filled croissant or something like that. What are those chocolate-filled croissants actually called? Do you know?
Chocolate croissant.
Yeah, but they're shaped differently than a regular one.
That's all I know.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't mind something like that, that type of stuff. Like a French, Italian, gluten-free vegan bakery or something. Couldn't have remote opened up, but they would like practice making the recipes like at my place possibly. And then, they would hire other people to work at the bakery or something. That type of thing. Yeah, they'd be dressed in their French maid outfits and moon boots if they want. Making the gluten-free vegan cakes, cupcakes, uh, ethnic specific French, Italian, Sicilian like cookies, you know, like the, or even Chinese with the almonds, Italian like cookies, you know, the butter cookies with the almonds on them in the center, that type of thing. And I can get away with that, genetically speaking, because my mother's father, his immediate family was from Prague, which is in Czechoslovakia, near Hungary. And during the Mongol conquest from Tibet, they pioneered through that territory. And if you search on Google, where I had posted videos of screencasts that I had recorded when I had searched on Google, ramen noodle, and what was that, Czechoslovakia or Prague or something like that. There's a lot of soba restaurants, restaurants with the name, with the word soba in the title of their restaurant names and things like that. I've had soba noodles before, and I like them. It's like they're made usually with whole wheat here in the U.S. and or tofu. They make a tofu style soba style noodle, but there's also, most of the time it was like whole wheat variety soba noodle or something like that. I like that with the wontons and things. I used to get that already prepared at the at certain grocery health food stores and grocery stores where I live. So maybe do another recording later. Not sure. Probably my dinner hour. You know, late night.